Welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another trip into the Max adventure. This week we take you to the sleepy little seaside town of Currarong. Located on the south coast of New South Wales, this little town has so much to offer. We do a crazy hike that ends in even a crazier view, take in some amazing sunsets, and we may even catch a fish or two. This little town will definitely blow you away, so strap in, sit down, and let's get this adventure started. So we've come down the Sarve and having a bit of a fish. Check out the scenery. As goes alright. Yeah, yesterday Arvo, before we were coming down here while I was at work, it was blowing an absolute gale. East coast of New South Wales, this time every year we get massive westerlies come through, so one of them come through last night, so weren't sure what was going to happen with today, but anyway, it's coming out beautiful. Yeah, a couple of lines in the water, a couple of drinks, catching up with Hayley's family. Yeah. But yeah, so there we go. We can only not catch fish, it'd be pretty standard for us actually. Well, there's been a small miracle on this channel. We've actually hooked a fish. I've no idea what it is, but it's got some of last week's bloody leftover squid, so. It's looking very stingray-ish. Well, not exactly what we're after, but little banjo ray. Not exactly what we're after, but pretty cute all the same. Nice little, very similar to a stingray, but.
Yeah.
How's the backdrop? Sun just setting down over the hills. Bloody majestic. Had a couple of bites after that ray, but nothing too major. Got to soak these baits and then we'll go back and we've got dinner to cook and kids to sort out. But yeah, what an afternoon. Think of a million other things I wouldn't rather be doing.
Oh, silly salmon.
Just as we're admiring the sunset, Hayley's on.
It just jumped out of the water.
What do we got? Salmon, I'm pretty sure, but we're going to end up with rods tangled everywhere here. And we're going across 3 lines here. Oh no, she's there. I think we're back. Let's see if we can beat the battery going flat in. Oh, get in.
It's huge.
Oh, what size is this one? What a keg! You got a keg!
Oh my god!
Hayley can hold the camera.
I can't hold the fish. Look at it! It's huge! Oh my gosh!
Not a bad salmon. Now just got to try to get the hook out of it and send it on its way.
Oh.
Right, hook come out beautifully.
It's all sandy?
Yeah, it's all sandy, 4 little fish, but...
Oh!
I've got to give you a bit more water, but anyway. Oh, success! Well, she wasn't a totally wasted expedition, which is always nice. Banjo ray and a salmon, but got to admire that sunset. Hayley's happy, she's got a fish on the board.
It was a big one. It was the biggest one.
Was the only one, but shh. But anyway, yeah, time to go back, feed the kids. And we're back at the van and ready to cook some dinner. We've got some schnitzels from our local meat market, which are going to be bloody good. And we're doing the old snitty burger. Mum's in charge of prep. Got some washing on in the washing machine. Boys are about to go play Spotlight. Almost like we're back full time on the road. It feels very homely, which is very nice. But anyway, we're going to have some dinner and we'll pick you back up in the morning. Well, morning. Had a very good night's sleep last night. Yeah, worked the night before that morning, so didn't have much sleep then, but we got up and the day is spectacular. I'll give you a look out the window. Besides those little clouds you can see just out there. But yeah, cracker morning. Hayley and I have decided we're going to go for a walk into Little Beecroft, a place called Gosangs Tunnel, I think it is. I'll clarify that when we get in there, but boys, they're not so keen about it. This one's woken up. Hello. Jackson's woken up. Jed's still sound asleep, bloody teenagers, or pre-teenagers. But yeah, so we're going to get our stuff together and go for a walk in, and apparently there's even whales heading back down the coast, heading back home to Antarctica, so hopefully we can spot some of them. Just getting our stuff together and hitting the road, and we'll catch up when we can get in there and start this walk. So we're here. Yeah, it's only a K or two from the caravan park, but parking's at a bit of a premium. We've had to lay up in the bush. There are people everywhere. Never considering it's only 8:30 in the morning, there might be a few people also doing this track, but going to catch up with Hayley. So anyway, this is where we are. We are at Abraham Bosom's Beach. Yeah, no camping down here or anything, but the start, it doesn't say. I'm looking for the sign to see how far this walk is, but can't see anything. Hang on. What do we got over here? Nah, this sign's seen much better days, so not really getting much out of that. Anyway, across the bridge and get started. Mum's keen. Yeah. Water in this creek is always this coloured brown from the tannin off the tea trees. It's ever since I was a little kid. It's always the one thing I remember about this place is the brown water under the bridge. So anyway, we'll get this walk started. So we are here somewhere, and we're going to go out to here. I think. Yeah, still no idea. Oh, here we go. I think.
Are you sure we're going 9 kilometres?
No, we're definitely not doing 9 kilometres.
1 to 6 is 9 kilometres. 1 to 3, that's the wreck. I think we're just going to there, through the tunnel.
No, that's the lobster. No, we're coming way out here. I'm pretty sure it's not 9 kilometres. I think that's the whole way around. No, actually, yeah, that's if you go. All this whole loop is 9k. We're just coming out and then coming back.
Oh yeah, so sorry, 6 is here, 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 and back to here. So that's 9k.
Yeah, so we're just going out of here. I think it's about 2k.
What's 2k
ish
there?
Anywho, let's start walking, otherwise we'll be...
2k all the way around that walking.
Yeah, I think they've got them as loops, so...
Yeah, sorry, yep. So you're probably right, it's about 2k there.
Yeah, so I think... We'll give it a couple of hours.
Who puts a map on a loop, really?
We'll let you know. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going on this way. Yeah, so one thing we will mention early on is that most of this track is very, very easy. We just walk past people pushing a pram, so I don't know if they went right out the end, but it's all pretty flat. Most of it's like this. Down the end, To actually get down onto the Beecroft Point, it's a bit of a tight walk along like a cliff face, so if you push some prams you probably won't be able to do that bit of it, but yeah, just a bit of water lying around. There's always water leaching out of the bush and stuff. Not sure where it comes from, but it's always there. But yeah, very, very simple track for the majority of it anyway. So that didn't take long, and we've come across the first snake of the track. One thing to look for is snakes. So,
have a nice day, guys.
That's
Yeah. Now, usually they're a bit more scared of us than we are of them.
yeah, I wonder if he's crook, because he's way too timid for a red belly. I mean, way too until. No, he's good.
Is it a red belly? I just guessed.
Yeah.
He's definitely red.
Oh, let him go.
Yeah, he's off now.
Yeah. That was strange. Yeah, normally they'd be out of there. They'd be out of there way quicker than that. But anyway, clearly used to seeing people or just warming up. He had his little lazy spot in the sun having a drink by the look of it. He was if anyone knows snakes, that was not a bad sized red belly too. Anyway, that's Australia for you, I guess.
I overheard the lady coming back out of the truck.
But yeah, this is what we meant by just water over the track. Sorry, what did you say, Ed?
I said I overheard a lady on the phone walking out of the track saying she spotted 2 this morning.
Ah, righto. Yeah, so what I mean by water over the track, just leeches from just always there. But nothing too extreme. But yeah, just you may get wet shoes at points.
I'm gonna just stay in the middle of the track now.
Yeah, Hayley's not the biggest fan of snakes. To be fair, I'm not either, but yeah, like I said, normally they would get out of the way before you even get to them, but
It's just stomp harder.
yeah.
Don't they feel the vibrations and then go?
Yeah, apparently if you walk really loud, which we do at the best of times anyway, so it should be sweet. Yeah, so we've reached the end of the road already. It is.
I'll tell you what the time is. 9:05.
No, we are 1.85 k's.
Oh, that was
It's
pretty
taken half an hour. Well, that was a very quick, very enjoyable walk. But yeah, you can go down this way, which we will do. You walk along the side of the cliffs and come out onto like a rock ledge where they do heaps of land-based fishing for tuna and stuff.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, on a rough day. It's nice today, but rough day, it's get a bit hairy. But we're going to go down and do the tunnel first. So, Gosangs tunnel, which is what I thought it was. But yeah, so we'll go down and we'll try and squeeze our butts through this tunnel. A little bit of a walk uphill. From there, coming into there, it was all perfectly flat. Take these off. But yeah, now coming up here, it's uphill, bit of rooty and ruddy and rocks. So the end bit, there was a bike tied to the tree back there. So if you've got bikes, you can ride them all the way in here, but probably not much further unless you've got a proper mountain bike. But yeah, anyway, we'll get in there. Well, that definitely wasn't there last time we come in, but don't know who got the job of carrying these beams in. that wasn't me, but yeah, so this is Gosangs tunnel. If you're claustrophobic, it might not be for you, but yeah, the view at the other end's pretty specky, so we'll get through. I'll film Hayley going through, because no one wants to watch me bloody try and manoeuvre my fat butt out here. Maybe a bit dark, so I don't know what you're going to see. But
So this is the height.
remember, Hayley's 3 foot nothing, so. Oh, and her knees are in slightly better condition than mine, clearly.
Drop my sunnies. So this is Daniel, 6 foot tall.
6'3" with farm knees. You don't get quite as elegant as what Hayley does, but we get there.
And it does open up a bit once you get down this end. And this is what we're looking for. Look at this. Oh, I can stand up now. Wow. Look at that view. A couple of boats out there today. Amazing. If you have little kids coming down here, just be careful because it drops off straight down there into the water. We have walked around here before. How did we get down there?
I
don't know, we actually have walked
there,
along there before and then run into a big seal, remember?
yeah. Don't fall down that.
But yeah, how is the view? It's worth it. It's worth crawling through the tunning. Oh, whale! Hang on.
Right next to that boat, there's a whale. So
Right
anyway,
next to the boat.
so right next to this blue boat, we'll get the drone up, but right next to that blue boat is a whale. There it is, look.
Ah,
Heading south.
there's another one
There's
over
another
there.
one over there.
Is it too windy for the drone?
Nah, you're right.
Think so?
No, but yeah, it'll work enough to go. Oh no, maybe we've been down on this cliff. This is the one I was talking about when you walk down that Mermaid's Inlet track. But for any of you fishers out there, this ledge around here is one of the best places for land-based game fishing in Australia. So tuna, marlin, world record marlin have come off these cliffs. Yeah, beautiful part of the world. If you've seen some of our older episodes where we go to Point Perpendicular Lighthouse, that's up that way. Unfortunately, we couldn't catch up with the whales. They're staying a little bit deep and the wind come up. It's starting to get a bit breezy, but yeah. Anyway, how bloody good is this place? Beecroft Peninsula. Well, this is Little Beecroft, but yeah, absolutely stunning and very, very popular with the fishers, as you can see. But yeah. Right, we're going to go back out this tunnel that we just come down, and then we'll go down to Mermaid's Inlet, which is just over that way, and show you a bit of that too. Yeah, pretty specky spot out here. The old south coast of New South Wales definitely doesn't get the flowers it deserves when it comes to travelling, I don't think. It's got some of the prettiest places in Australia, in our humble opinion. But yeah, if you're never been here, check it out, south coast of New South Wales. Whoa! I swear I didn't have the on the way out of there. Oh, vertigo. Oh.
Oh, just staying still for a minute now. It actually is quite hard work.
Yeah, if you're shorter, it's much easier.
Both a bit puffed. Anyway, we'll continue on this way.
Yeah, so where you see those fishers that would open their fish, and we're not going to go and do it actually, we're going to head back, get back to the kids, but yeah, so that's Mermaid's Inlet down this track. It's, yeah, very nice, but you can walk right down onto that ledge down below and get close to the water.
But there are caution signs, it is dangerous, and don't go down there in rough seas.
Yeah, and if you got your pooches and bringing them for a walk, I probably wouldn't recommend trying to get them down there because she's a bit tough. But yeah, anyway, we're going to go in. We might stop at Lobster Rock on the way back in. We used to surf there a fair bit when we were a bit younger and a bit more motivated. It's lots of sharks and stuff out there, which is far from ideal. But when you're young and surfing's all that's on your mind, you don't care about that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I might just stop in there quickly, give you a look at that, and then head back, get back to the camp and check on the kids. Disclaimer, the boys aren't just left to fend for themselves. They've got Hayley's cousin, their cousins, their best mate and their parents. So they are being looked after. We haven't just locked them in the van with having to fend for themselves. So before you get in the comments getting stuck into us, they're all good. They just weren't motivated enough to get out of bed and come for a walk. So Mum and Dad having a bit of us time.
That was one time Daniel didn't have the camera on.
I didn't have the camera rolling just then, but well, since we've seen that snake, Hayley's on a little bit edgy. We had 2 lizards or skinks come flying out of the bush, and both times she nearly jumped up into my bloody lap. Yeah, so a little bit on edge. So.
Anything wriggly? No.
Yeah, just had 2 of them just going flying out. They look very snake-like because they're quite good size, but funny. Yeah, so I'll just duck down into Lobster Bay and have a look. This is another nice part of the coastline to have a check out. Yeah, the weather's still hanging in there. It's still pretty mint. You get out of the wind and it's pretty warm actually. It's meant to be 30 here tomorrow, which we've had a couple of days coming up to that sort of temperature, but yeah, takes it out of you after coming out of one of our winters.
I'm in shorts for the first time this year.
Yeah, get some sun on our lily whites. It's been a while since we've donned the shorts and a singy, I'll give you that tip. Yeah, so these are the little skinks that's been scaring the life out of Hayley. Oh, the dragonflies. Yeah. I don't know if they're showing up on the camera, but
they've been buzzing around this whole time we've been walking.
Dragonflies everywhere. Yeah, Lobby's just off the track. Literally, what do you reckon, 100 metres?
Yeah,
not far at all.
Not far.
But yeah, nice little isolated, protected bay. And again, for your fishers out there, good snapper fishing just out sort of where that boat is, if you can see it, just out there.
Beyond the rocks.
And yeah, good for snorkeling and spearing too, but yeah, it can be a little bit sharky at times.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Do the sharks come in this side of the rocks?
Oh, knowing sharks to be able to swim in water, so I'm guessing so.
Oh, well, I'm not going snorkeling then.
No, they're normally further out, but yeah, when you go surfing, it breaks on pretty much over like on the other side of this rock, so you got to paddle across the water, and just coming up daylight in the middle of winter, she can be a bit freaky. But yeah, another beautiful spot. Right, I made it. 4.7 kilometres and an hour and a half that took us, and that was filming and everything involved. Hayley's got the keys, just trying to make some way for these people to grab a park, and then we'll get back and check on the kiddos. Thank you, out. And that's that. Cracking way to start the morning. Oh, look out. They've risen. Hello, children. That's not ours, but we sort of claim him anyway. How's the legs, dear?
Jelly.
Alright, time to have some brekkie.